Welcome to The Savvy Scribe, a podcast for freelance healthcare and medical writers who want to start or grow their business. Your hosts, Carol Bush and Janine Kalbach, will help you build a profitable health writing business without having to spend years figuring it out on your own. Now, let's join the conversation.
Hey Savvy Scribes, Janine Kalbach popping in here to just let you know about our new upcoming group coaching event. The Savvy Scribe Growth Lab is a strategic coaching program that can take you from part-time freelance work to full-time in less than 1 year. Carol and I are ready to support you with our group coaching, trainings, co-working sessions, and accountability. Just for a minute, think about this. What if you can experience coaching that would help you create a strategic plan to follow to start your freelance business, accountability to push you through your goals, and training tips and tricks into the deep how-tos of freelancing and how to do it? It's already well into this year. If you have not had the chance to focus or implement strategies to reach your goals, let us help you by joining the Savvy Scribe Growth Lab. Go to our podcast website show notes for a link to join and make this your best investment yet for your business. Now, back to the show. Hey there, Savvy Scribes. Janine here today with some quick wins. Today's episode is all about the app called Voxer. And this is an app that I started using, probably 6 or 7 years ago, maybe? I don't know, maybe even longer. But it started as not the tool that I use it for now. It started as an easy way to get a hold of my sister, actually, because we would try and call each other and we never get a hold of each other. She had twins and they were babies and I didn't want to call when they were sleeping and blah, blah, blah. So long story short, we started to use Voxer. And I love it because it is a tool. It's kind of like a walkie talkie, which is different than those voice notes that you do on your iPhone because they go away. Voxer keeps your messages. The other cool thing is that it doesn't disturb you. So you could have the notifications on and it goes like, dee-dee, like a walkie talkie, but you don't have to turn them on. So you don't have to see your messages until you want to see them, which is different than text message because that comes through. And again, the voice notes, they go away. It's also different than a voicemail because a voicemail, yeah, you can save it, but you can't respond to that person right away. Voxer is cool for that. You can also hear someone's tone. Just like this podcast, you guys can tell that I'm in an upbeat, happy mood, kind of calm, but ready to give you knowledge and stuff like that. So if you read the transcript, you may read it a little bit different. The other reason I love it is because it's so fast. Like, it's faster than any voice to text. It's way faster than texting. It's faster than a voicemail, and it's faster than voice text. And okay, I don't want to say this out loud, but I use it when I drive because it's safe. So I could just click a button and start talking and click it when I'm done. And I'm not distracted off the road with my kids, and I don't have to look at the text to see if Siri understood what I said because I usually talk fast if you can't tell. I like it because of that. There's also no reply to all. So I don't have to send an email and reply to people and go back and forth and back and forth. It's better than a group text because if someone just says okay, they can say okay and it doesn't like bother me like the okay group text message. You know what I'm talking about. And it stores all the messages. So if I want to go back on a conversation 3 days ago to remember what that person said or what they asked me, I can do that. And it gives me motivation. And I'll explain this a little bit more because I want to tell you the 3 ways that I actually use it. The first way I use it is with my one-on-one clients, my coaching clients. There's several ways that I use communication in my coaching. 1 is email. 2 is a Trello board. 3 is Zoom, sometimes Facebook messaging. Voxer is one of the things that I like a lot because of time zone differences. I'm on the East Coast, but if somebody's on the West Coast and they're trying to get a hold of me and it's 3 hours time difference, sometimes it's a little bit hard. You know, I can talk to them, but it could be 6 in the morning here because I'm a morning person, but it's only 3 in the morning there. So, or they're done with they're starting their workday or middle of their workday, and I'm like long done with the workday. I like it for one-on-ones. Another reason I like it, and this is actually the second way I started to use it, is accountability for myself and my colleagues in the freelance world. As you guys know, we've talked about it before, it can be a little bit lonely as a freelancer. Using Voxer to just check in with someone every once in a while is pretty awesome. I could tell you just some name drops here. Melissa Mills and I use it. Vicki Warren and I use it. Annie B. Donahue and I use it. Ashley Hay and I have used it. Maureen and I have used it. We use it a lot. Carrie Madormo and I use it. And Carrie and I, we don't even use it as accountability. We just check in because we both have a bunch of kids and crazy lives. We use it as a friendly thing. And that moves me into my friend Carol. Carol and I use Voxer every single day in our businesses and with each other. I could have a 10-minute long Voxer message from Carol that I can listen to as I'm folding my laundry or taking a walk or whatever, and just respond with another nonsense long 10-minute message without actually calling her and disturbing her, because her work time is different than my work time. So if I'm driving to an appointment, I can Voxer Carol, and I know later that day she'll get back to me. You really get to know one another if you start using this tool too. Download it, use it, hey, and add me if you want. Just search for Janine Kelbach and you can leave me a little voice message. And, I'll keep you accountable and you keep me accountable. All right, guys, that's all I got for today. I hope you enjoyed this quick win, and go get your write on.
That's a wrap for today's episode of The Savvy Scribe. Thank you so much for listening. If you enjoyed today's show, we'd love for you to subscribe and leave a review on iTunes or your favorite podcast app. Until next time.